Hi everybody, and welcome back to Moorland Model Railway for this, the first video of 2022. Celebrating Scotland. Ooh, this is a nice one. Okay, so when Santa came, he brought a few things. So there's a couple of boxes of stuff from Bristol Wagon Works, lots for me to paint and get on with. So there's 2 boxes of stuff there. That's all good stuff. And then I've got a few hundred people. This box is absolutely full of people from fine scale figures. So another load of people that need painting. So I've got all my paints ready. Then there's this box here that came from Shed Ring. So there's a trailer that's got to be built up for the forestry and some other vehicles. And my brother got me a load of trees. So he got me a load of trees from the model tree shop. So that's absolutely fantastic. So I've been really lucky. And then obviously the Loco that we look at anyway. Almost forgot, I also got a nice big light for the workbench. So I can now see what I'm doing. Okay, so let's look at the new addition to the fleet. This is a Class 68 with sound, rail operations group. So it's a fictitious livery. However, who knows, now that DRS are selling quite a few of their trains off, it might be that they buy a Class 68 and do it out in rail operations group. But in my world, on my layout, it is there. So it is a train that may not be seen on any other layout. Who knows? It's sound fitted. Olivia's sound fitted, as all my other Class 68s. I really like them. And this was a total surprise. The wife just got this at Christmas. It was there. So I was really shocked and stunned to get it. I really love this livery, Rail Operations Group. It's fantastic livery. It just really shows out well on this Loco, and great detailing once again. from depot. So as with all my other Class 68s with the Olivia's chips in, they come with all the lighting features and all the sound features, so absolutely brilliant. So cab lights on or off, and you can have the tail lights on or off. So when you're running with wagons, then there's no tail lights on. And as you can see, the central train just keeps going round and round all on its own without me bothering. So let's see it go out. Okay, so we'll start in the factory area to have a look what's new. And the first thing is right on the back wall, at the back of the factory, I've built a low relief factory to match the scale model scenery kit that I had in originally. So that makes it look like it all goes all the way along. This has been made with 1/4 inch foam board and then covered with plasticard. I think it's Will's plasticard, this one. Yeah, it is. Will's plasticard, and then obviously weathered. So it just fits in. It's come out quite well. So this is it. Sort of just made into sort of two buildings. Cut a couple of doors out. As I say, plasticard, and then these are air vents or vents from Westfield Wagon Works, and basically it just slots in at the back. Just like that. think it looks a lot better. So a few more items have been added in and around the TMD area. So you can see the longer platform with the guy on there, and then there's toolboxes that have been painted up as well. So I've got the toolboxes on there. There are other things inside. So inside the TMD there's also some more workbenches, some more toolboxes and things that have been added. They're from the Westhill Wagon Works kits that I got at Christmas. Through the gap you can see that we've got the blue containers just outside one of the storerooms. Then we've got pallets of kit, axle boxes and things that needed painting, so they've all been painted up. Trolleys, hand trolleys, small little generators and all sorts of things that came in the packs. Portable welders, so they're all there in here, and it just all adds to the scene. We've also got some portaloos. There's two here and there's two over by the mess room. So just outside the mess room there's the other two portaloos. Oops, and there's Johnny just using the toilet. Must be smelly. Also a whole load of new buffer stops have been added into the TMD. So every line now has got a buffer stop with buffer stop lights on. So I've just had lots and lots of kits, just to keep adding those small little details that just make it look a little bit more realistic. Also got lots of electrical boxes added all along the line sides, all over the place, as they are on the main railways. And inside East Timber Yard they've now got a couple of saws and a couple of machines there under cover, so that they can cut all the wood up when people come and ask for stuff to be cut up to the right size. So there you go. So they've all, once again, all come from Westhill Wagon Works. So you can see the extra long length of inspection platform there. So that can be used for the locos or carriages when they bring carriages in. So all painted up, like I say, once again, Westhill Wagon Works, and I'm really pleased with what I've had. So my paintbrush has been quite well used. I've also added girders under the whole of the bridge, so the length of the bridge there are these girders on both sides. Just gives it a little bit more depth. It just looked a little bit thin before, so a little bit more depth. So looking around the station area, we've added lighting. So the lighting's in all of the buildings now that I won't let up, and under the cameras this is a lot brighter than it actually is in reality. So there you go, it doesn't look as quite as bright now, so it doesn't actually dazzle you. I think the last time I had a video, I was undecided what to do with the near side line, and I was seriously thinking of taking the point out and having it as a sort of dead end line, a terminating line, which is what I've done. So the green loco is sort of on rescue duty, and the line doesn't go any further past that, as you can see. So fitted a point, and the idea was to have a shuttle system. So I looked around and I saw go from Dudley Central, and he had the DCC Concepts system, and so I looked into it and I thought, well, let's give it a go. And the pack comes with 3 units, shuttle units, and a Zen Black decoder. So the Zen Black decoder is in the green train. One of the shuttle units is in this section here, and I've also got a shuttle unit in this section and in the storage yard. So one train just shuttles from the storage yard into this inside line. This other train goes all the way around. So I also purchased another Zen decoder, and that's in that one. And there you go, that train just goes off on its own, and it'll go all the way around, come back into the station and pull up. The northern train at the front is the shuttle, so eventually, after a short while of staying in the station, it automatically switches over and goes out of the station. So we'll just watch the other train come in, and this one, by that time, may just go out. It just gives me another option, so I can have this running all on its own. Now I've got 2 trains running all the time. There you go. 2 trains running all the time, and I can then concentrate on running trains on the main lines. So there you go. It just comes in and stops. Absolutely brilliant. So at the end of the platforms, I've also fitted the signals. So as you can see, there's the 2 on the far platform are on red, and the 2 at this end are on green. That's where the trains are obviously running. These are not the automatic ones, so I have to switch these on and off when trains go by. And just for added detail, there's more electrical contact boxes alongside the signals. Sorry for the shaky handwork. And there we go. I also got some of the station tugs and Royal Mail bags and trolleys, and they've also been painted up and are on the station. Once again, a bit more realism, a bit more on the station, just fills the station up. So we've now got passengers populating the station. So 3 girls just there standing having a chat, waiting for their train. Someone else on the benches chatting away. A couple of girls also waiting for the train, both on the mobile phones. A couple of lads waiting. Someone reading the paper, and a couple of pigeons above him, and one saying to the other which one's going to poop on his head, and a few more passengers. So this passengers been populating all over the area. Young couple just kissing goodbye before the train comes in, and before they get onto the train. More passengers on the other platform, and these are all the fine scale figures. Passengers and people, and I really like them. Okay, you got to paint your own, but at least you can have them all in your own colours. So the 2 school kids there, these 2 here, they could be brother and sister I suppose, but they're both in the same school uniform, so obviously going to the same school. So just for Alan at Dragon Junction, as the train goes by again. On top of the billboard for Moorland Holidays are a couple of pigeons. I've got pigeons all over the station now. So this billboard is one of the scale model scenery ones, but obviously I've put my own picture in there, and that's a little bit more in focus. Really good, these billboards. So they're just sitting on the footbridge. Here's another pigeon, and another pigeon on top of the roof there. So I've got pigeons everywhere. Yeah, the pigeons are also fine scale figures. Now I've also wired up all the houses on the station side of the road. I've got to put the white lines down the middle of the road, obviously. So these are all little jobs that have got to be finished off. This is the logging lorry coming out of the forestry area. Obviously the forestry area isn't finished yet, but that will be the track that it comes down, so it'll be like a one-way system through the forestry area. And another one of the fine scale figures, the horse rider, just riding up through going to ride up through the forest. So back to the drone view. Some more vehicles. So they're obviously going to have a bit of a photo shoot here, because the Land Rover Experience guys are in with all their posh Land Rovers. So they're going to have a photo shoot down near the forest yard. A few more trees added to the forestry area, just to thicken it up a little bit, make it look a little bit more realistic. I haven't used all the trees yet, but these are just a few that I have used, so that it is coming on a lot better. So I've done a bit of train maintenance as well and cleaned all the lines on the top line, so they're running as well. So that gives me a better option. I can run more trains on there. So a couple of DMUs running round. So the signals have all been added at this end of the station now, all of them, and they've all got cabinets close by, either on the platforms, as you can see there, or on the platforms behind the signals. So I am now ready for the ballasting around the station area. I forgot to say, all the station, I mean it was a Metcalf kit, so all this has been changed now. This is all plasticard at the bottom, so that when I do the ballasting it doesn't warp or anything. So everything is being changed to plasticard. At the back of platform 5, where the sort of freight bypass line is, I've now fitted a wall in there with arches, and it's all lit behind. Forgot to mention that. So as you can see, all lit, so we can see the trains going on the back. Yeah, I have been busy, but it's been very enjoyable. It's given me something to do over the Christmas period and the winter period that we've had. There's the new train going through, and I'm just enjoying putting all this together. Not lost my mojo at all. So anybody that thinks I had because I haven't been putting the film up, it's because I wanted something to show rather than not have anything. So we'll just watch some trains, I think. I have got another thing. This is for Susanna and John Warner. There seems to be some sort of competition going on recently with little set squares, engineers set squares, and they've all got small ones. Well, I think mine's a little bit smaller than anyone's. That is really very small. And that is, oh crikey, at least 50 years old. I had that when I first started it as an engineering apprentice. Yeah, 50 years ago, just over. And it's been in my toolbox ever since. So yeah, you can get these very small metal set squares, engineer set squares. That is absolutely brilliant. And this one is brass coated. It's brass plated. It's steel, but it's brass plated so that it doesn't go rusty, allegedly. So yeah, 50 years old. So I almost forgot, these are for Alan of Dragon Junction. So they, when they come into focus, are the crows. Not painted yet, obviously, Al. And those are my wood pigeons. They aren't on the set yet. And I just thought I'd paint these up. Western Wagon works. So they're the crows. I'll just get one out. That's one crow. Just on the end of my fingers. See how small they are? They will focus. There you go. So I've got those to paint yet and put on the set. So just for you, Al, crows. And then loads of people. More sitting down people, more passengers for the carriages. So I've got all those to paint as well. So there we go. Just for you, Al. Okay, so thanks very much for watching. That's the end of this video. First one of 2022. I'll try my best to get videos out a little bit more regularly. I'm sure I will. Just had a lot on over Christmas and everything. So yeah, so as progress happens, then more videos will appear. If you enjoyed what you saw, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't, give me a thumbs down. Please comment, please subscribe, and please share this video. Once again, from Andy here at Moorland, thanks very much. Bye, and I'll see you soon. Bye now.